Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last man standing SA Champs quarterfinals between the Royals versus the Warriors. The Royals have won the toss and chose to bat. In the middle, we've got Alex Cork alongside Joandre Johnson and Devon Justice Potikea opening bowling for the Warriors. Attempting the second run, denied here. Just a single run taken. Full toss this time. Coming from Johnson. Johanna is going to be the second bowler for the Warriors. After one score on the board is 8. The Royals are the current champions. Can they be able to defend the crown here in the quarterfinals? Book this first. Two runs taken there, moving the total to 10. Back-to-back boundaries here from the Royals. Not the maximum here. This is turning out to be a huge over for the Royals. White ball has been called here. We're currently in the 5th over. The Sandton Royals are on 47 for 1. Alex Cook was caught by Fanamari. 20 of just 11 balls. Andre Johnson in there, 24 of 7 balls, alongside Martin van Veck, who's on 1 of 3. Devon Justice Potikia coming back for his 2nd over. Score on the board is 49. With a single brings up their 50. Goes up in the air. There's a man there beaten. 6 runs. Now it's going to be 2-2-8. A crucial dot ball there. Much needed. Devon Potikia. A fuller ball there. Better's running very hard in between the wickets. 2 more runs added to their total. Five overs completed. Score on the board is 58. Johan now coming back for his 2nd over. Went for 11 in his first. Starts off with the dot ball. Martin van Veck on strike. Sandton Royals, the current champions, they're here to defend their crown. Very good athleticism, from Johan Neal there, attempting a run out. Very good running in between the wickets, single run taken there. There's a bet involved, just a single run here. Johan now has been brilliant yesterday with both bat and ball. Can you produce the same here? Slightly different format because of the weather. Overs were reduced, and now back to the 20 over cricket. Chance for a run out there. A throw was a little bit farther from the keeper. Just a single run taken. Swing and a miss there. Bit of length from Johan now. Only 3 runs coming from his over. 61 is the score on the board. 6 overs have gone. Christian Stradom into the attack. Right, some over, starts off with the leg side wide here. Correct way. There's a few that there did so well. Just a single off it. Fantastic shot down by the ground. Getting the danger man on strike, Johnson. Another wide called here. There's been quite a few of them. Possibly under pressure here. Warriors just need to keep their composure. Play to their game plan. The Royals came prepared. Up in the air. Is there a chance for anybody? It's clearing everybody. Not goes up again. Back-to-back sixes here. Dirt ball this time around to end the over. 7 overs gone. Score on the board is 78 for 1. Christian Stridham going for 17 in that over. Devon Justice coming back for his 3rd over. Has gone for 20 in his 2. Bitters running as hard as they can, calling for 2. They're gonna make it comfortably there. Very good running in between the wickets. 2 runs, putting pressure on the fielders. Fielding team. Goes up again. This time it's in the gap. Royals on 86, yeah. Good comeback from the bowler. Run rate current so far is just over 11 and over. Batsman intention of coming for two and making it from the word go. Waking through out there in the middle as the sun is beaming out. The Warriors, I need to pick up the energy as well in there. As the game's still going on. Martin van Veek running as hard as he can. He's going to return for two. Once again. It's very good running from the young man. None for 32. 12 runs coming in that over from Devon Justice. After 8, score on the board is 90 for 1. Change of bowler. Steph Kasparis. Left him over. Starts off with a single there. Can he manage to slow down the runs pouring from every angle? No man in the inner circle. You're gonna come back for two. Looking for three, could not get it. Fielder was on it. 2 more runs taken here. Beautiful shot, driven straight down on the ground, races to the boundary for 4. A good comeback from a bowler. The single ball remaining, only 7 runs in his over so far. Can he finish it great here? Free robot by Steph Kasparis. Good economy. 7 runs coming from his first over. Still have another over on the gym side, and Johan now is gonna come for his third. He's gone 2 for 14 in his 2 overs. Chandra Johnson sitting on 49 of 17 balls. Johnson bringing up his 50. And there's Peruz. He has to retire. The 50 came with 18 balls. The man to replace Joandre Johnson is going to be Nick Whitelow. Two more runs to Martin. With this 2 brings up the 100 for Sandton Royals. Comes in 9.2 overs. This time pitching it outside off. Cutaway. A steep point. Limited that to just a single run. Nick Whitelow to first for the first time. Dot ball there. Very good comeback from Johan Neal. 9 for 18 in his 3 overs. Leading by an example here. Can Steph come back again and produce anything under 8? As we are changing ends now. Christian Stridham has the man to bowl over 11. 101 is the score. A single is taken there. Can he redeem himself? Went for 17 in his first over. Goes up, coming back for two. 104 is the score on the board. Better ball from Christian. Only one run taken this time around. Very good comeback from Christian Stridham. 5 runs in his second over after 11. Score is 106 for 1. Sydney Stanley coming back for his second over. Went for 10 in his first 2 runs. Just flicked into the leg side. Beautiful drive straight to long off. Up in the air. There's 2 men chasing it. Both got beaten. 4 runs added to the total there. One three is the score. Another single added to the total. Apologies there. It was not Nick Whitelaw who came in. Instead is Jared Alder, who's in 8 or 7 so far, alongside Martin van Werk, who's on 34 of 25 balls. One for 18 in his 2, 8 runs coming from this over. 114 after 12. Steph Kaspari is coming back for his second over. He went for 7 in his first. Left arm coming over the wicket Runs calling for the 2. Chance for a run out there. Oh, totally missed it, and there's going to be an overthrow. There is another 2 overthrows there. Initially was just 2 runs. 4 more runs. You can't call that 4 runs. It's 2 overthrows. You have to put 4 R. It's not a boundary. Slower and shorter ball. Single this time around. Up in the air, clearing the boundary there. Shorter ball once again, this time around, just single to deep mid wicket. 126 on the board for Sandton Royals. Was he going for a yorker there or slightly over pitch? Regardless, just 1 to end that over. Steph Kasparis, 13 runs in this over. Quite unfortunate for those 2 overthrows as well. None for 20 in his 2. At the end of 13, current score is 127. Jared Alder sitting on 14 of 10. And Martin van Veck, 41 of 28. Henry van der Mare coming back. It's about a single over that came off 15. Starts off with a single. Martin just guiding it at point and commanding the second run. He knows he can make it. Good running in between there. Another single taken here. Better goals. No man's land. In the current moment, in this find a gap, yes indeed, back to back boundaries here. None for 29 in his 2 overs. Henry van der Mare, 141 for 1 after 14, 6 overs remaining in this innings. Sandton Royals looking to get past through that 200 mark. A bit of fumble at long off, giving the batters chance to return for two. Steph Kasparius in his third over. Taking advantage of all fielders outside the ring there. Let's just pop it in the air for another two there. Jared Martin van Verk needing two to his 50. Just a single run this time around. Single run there taken. 147 for one. In the 15th over. That's going to be the 50 up for Martin van Dijk. 51 comes off 34 balls. And he is to retire from here. At the end of 15, score on the board is 149 for one. Third over from Steph, third over. Eight runs coming from it. Giving him none for 28 in his 3 overs. Christian Strider to bowl his third. None for 22. The new batsman to join Jared Outer is Nick Whitelaw. 150 mark here. Passed at 15.1. Nick Whitelaw first time. Driving on the ground, denying the second run there. Johan Nel come charging in this time around. Very good fielding by Johan Nel. Cut down that again into a single run. Outside of using his offside fielders. This time around, a little bit too shorter, straighter. Batsman just soft in into square leg for 2. One run to finish. 2018 is 3. New bowler into the hits. Ricardo Osterhazen. In open! Breakthrough! Kieran forces the man to join in the middle. Give it a bit of flight. It's going to drop short. Question is that they're going to come back for 2. Just a single run. Off the mark right away force. Steph Jared Outer in there. Sitting off 28 of just 16 balls. 156 is the current score. Another single taken here. Very good start from Ricardo Osterhazen. Got a wicket, 2 runs with 2 more balls. Finish off is over. This time around, very slower. Big up here, umpire said it's a little higher. Got hold of it, but there's a man in place. It's just gonna be a single. That's a good over from Ricardo Osterhazen. Only 3 runs coming from it with a wicket in hand. 158 for 2 after 17. 3 overs to go. Goes up this side. All the way. Swing enemies this time around. Try to goes up again. Little bit of a chart with outer in the middle there. Goes up this time. There is a man. Both of them are beaten, and it's a 4 runs. Quite unfortunate there. But always trying to stop him ball. Possibly his knee or foot just kicked him. A full toss this time. It's gonna be just 1 run. Too long off. 169 is the score on the board. Stridearms with his last ball of his spell. That sounded proper. Goes straight to the boundary for 6. Jared Outer sitting on 35 of balls with 2 overs remaining. The Sandton sitting on for 2. Another misfield at the boundary there. Cost them another 4. On what was supposed to be a single. 179. Ricardo Osterhazen. Quite unlucky there with the misfield. Thank you. Double step to it. Can he clear the boundary this time? All the can Ricardo Osterhazen come from this? Carrying force. Big man, big fella in there. Taking charge. 23 of just 9. He found another gap. Rolls. Not for 2. Shot aboard this time. Chance for a catch. There's 2 players. Got beaten. Spectator over there throwing the ball from his house. That's how far Force is gone. Final ball for Ricardo Osterhazen. Coming round the wicket this time around. Wide ball caught by the arm. That's 3 more runs added to the, giving them 198 with 6 balls remaining in this innings. Kyrian Force, 36 of just 12 balls. Bowler back over the wicket. Irregardless. Kyrian Force, a masterclass batting we're seeing here. Hitting all over the park, offside, onside. Johan now bowling in final over, has gone in none for 18. Jared Alder starts off with 2 runs, good running in between the middle there. 206 is their score. 4 balls remaining. Launched up. This is a beautiful drive. 1. Swing and a miss. Chance for a direct hit here. Totally missed. A bye called by the umpire. Getting the dangerous Kyrian Force on strike. He's got 2 balls. Can he reach a 50? He needs 8. This last 2 balls from Johan now. Couldn't get hold of it at all. It's just going to be a single run this time around. 212, the ball remaining. Slower ball this time, launched in the air. Warriors will need a 225 for victory here at the top oval. Jared Alder finishing off on 53 of 22 balls, and Kyrian Force 43 of just 14 balls. Betting, yeah, and a huge appreciations from their Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second innings of the first quarterfinal. And the last man standing, SA Charms 2025. In the middle, we've got Henry Fanamare and John now on the non-striker. Brendan Whitehead is going to open bowling for the Sandton Royal. The Pretoria Wheeler Warriors will require 225 here with a required run rate of just below 12, 11.25. Off the mark right away. If they're going to make it different, they need to run as hard as the other team did. 2 runs taken there to start off with. Can the champions be able to book their place at the semi-finals? So this time around, the Warriors are coming through. Very good land there by Whitehead. If anything, the Warriors will be looking to minimize the dot balls. Make sure every run counts here. This is a massive score to chase. You're gonna need your top order to play their part. Driven away, the covers for single. Johan now, men on strike, left-handed. Yoke there. Just a single run taken. Leg side wide chord. Very good hands from the keeper there. A single to end the over. 6 runs to start the innings for the Warriors. 225 is the target here. Whitehead, none for 6 in his first, with a single wide. The man who did most of the destruction, or part of it, Kieran Force. Right arm over. Driven on the ground by Johan. Fumble in the boundary. Can they come back for 3? They ain't gonna come back for 3. Good running in between the wicket there. Just pop that one in the air for a single. Slight out there. Probably going down leg and it's too high. Nothing from the bowler. Swinging into the bat. Beautiful shot into the offside, drivenly. The point didn't know whether it should be a sweeper or. This is the first boundary for the Warriors. Coming from Henry Fanamaru. We are in the second over. Score on the board is 14. Lakeside wide cold there. If anything, the Warriors need to start to sneak it off. Put pressure on the fielding side. Just like how the Royals were running as hard as they can in between the wicket. Shot a ball from force. The front foot defense there just to get a single. 9 runs coming from his over. At the end of 2, score on the board is 16 for no loss. Whitehead returning for his second over. Better walk to him. Bounce clearly beat him off. Very good land from Whitehead there. Better unable to do nothing on it. I would encourage just taking singles to keep the scoreboard ticking. The boundaries will come, extras will come. Onto the pace this time around. There is back up there. It's just a leg back hold. Try to guide it using the pace of the ball. Didn't quite get it. Just a dirt ball here. Driven on the ground, there's a man chasing it. Got to add, they return for 2. After 3 overs, score on the board is 19 for no loss. Brendan Whitehead, 9 for 9 in his 2 overs. Kieran Foss is going to return for his second over, went for 10 in his first. The current run rate is just 6.33. Required run rate at this point is over 12 runs and over. The Warriors gotta find a way, find some gaps in there. Catch up like that. Brilliant cover drive. Races to the boundary for 4. Good start from the young man. Just putting pressure on the bowler. Better walk to the bowler. I'll get nothing off it. Bouncer there into the body. Gotta take one for the team here. Shorter this time. Just guided it to third man. There's a man there. They're gonna return for 2. 2 it is indeed. Shorter ball once again. Very good work by the wicket keeper behind the stumps there. A dot ball to end the over. None for 16 for Kieran Force. After 4, score on the board is 25 for no loss. Whitehead to continue. It's been fantastic. None for 9 in his 2 overs. Just putting more pressure on the Warriors here, who need 200 from this point. 200 from 16 overs. Very good pass and very good leave. One run added to the total there. A huge nick there. Runs to the boundary for 4. Quite unlucky for the bowler. Good for the batter. 30 runs on the board. We're currently in the 5th over. Bottom. Breakthrough Cam. In the fifth over, Henry Fanamare has to depart for 25 of just 20 balls. First week. Newman in is Rainer Hammond. He's gonna join you of Brendan Whitehead. Change of bowling from the Royals. Nick Whitelow is coming in. Left arm coming round the wicket. 2 runs added to the tally. Let us say the umpire, good running there, 2 runs taken in the middle. Just guiding it to third man for a single there. A single to end the over. 9 for 6 for Nick Whitelow. After 6, score is 37 for 1. A bit of comparison here. The Royals after 6 was sitting on 54 for no loss. Brendan Whitehead bowling his final over. Starts off with a single there. He's gone for 14 in his 3 overs with a single wicket so far. Just a back foot drive for a single. If anything, the Warriors needs to start finding gaps, trying to get boundaries. They certainly can. They've got a man in the Johan now who can properly clap the ball. Just a dot ball this time around. Bowler coming round the wicket. Ooh. That is very well bowled, line and length from Whitehead. Swing and a miss there. Very good spell for Brendan Whitehead. 1 for 16 in his 4 overs. After 7, score on the board is 39 for 1. Need quite low to return for his second over. This leg bars are this wise. Three leg by scored by the umpire. Just moving the total into the 40s here. Cheat on the outside. There's a man in sweeper. It's just a single there. Flicked it on the leg side. Now looking to get to, it's just a single run. Pretoria Wheeler Warriors sitting on 44. Requires another 181. Another single here. We're yet to see a maximum is 6 in this innings for them. It's just isn't calm. Possibly not at the right time. Gives it a bit of flight. Falling into the leg side, just helping it by swept it. 4 runs to end the over. None for 13 for Nick Whitelow. 49 on the board after 8 overs. Edge to third man for a single. The new bowling attack is gonna be Ruwani Ansefan runs back. He came through with a bat as well. Starts off with a single. Very quick, fast pace bowler. Taking one, looking to come for two, denied. Very good fielding from the Royals there. Pretoria Wheeler Warriors have just passed the 50 mark. We're almost halfway through the innings here. They're gonna come back for two. They're gonna sift. Cut away to super for another single here. Giving their squad 54 on the board. That's a stunning flick there. There's a man in place. They're going to come back for two. After 9. Score on the board is 56 for 1. Ruwani Hansefan runs back, went for 7 in his first over. The same Nick Whitelaw is going to continue on his spell. Goes up. There's a man in place. Joining her one now is gonna be Ricardo Osterhazen. We are in the 10th over. 57 is the score on the board. HD to third man. They're gonna return for two. Warriors required run rate keeps climbing up. It's now on 16 and over from here. Lakeside wide called by the umpire. That's one more run added there. 60 runs on the board for the Warriors. Two byes called by the umpire. Just went on top of the stumps there. Sometimes you need just a little bit of luck. He goes up. Is there a man there? Overs. Ruan Janse van Rensbeek is going to 10 for his second over. If Warriors want to stay in it, they got to start pounding it from this end now. As we have seen it with a couple betters from the Royals. There's a lot of boundaries being scored, but running as much in the middle as well. This is cricket, it's not over until it is. Warriors still have wickets in hand. Nothing is impossible here. You are now to first run Van Rensbeek. Oh, did Fuller cut it? There's a man chasing it. He should be able to come back for two comfortably. Does so, moving his side to 70 runs. Thick edge races to the boundary for 4. Like I said, a little bit of luck you need. And these T20 games, it's a quick format. Anything can change in a single 2 overs. Six runs so far in this first 2 balls from Van Rensbeek. Get back to his line in length. Dot ball there. Punched it down on the ground. Can you return? There was a fumble there in the field. It's returning for 2. This time around, finding the gap. 4 more runs. This has been a productive over. The last 2 overs have been very productive for the Warriors. At the end of 11, score on the board is 80 for 2. Johan now moving his score to 25 of just 22 balls. Ruan Janse van Rensbeek, none for 19 in his 2 overs. Whitelaw is going to finish his spell. It's currently 1 for 23. Try to goes up, totally missed it. Ricardo Osterhuizen. Goes up and goes up to the trees. This is what they need. The Warriors, 6 runs. Oh, reverse sweep there. Didn't get much on it, but take the single regardless. This is very well placed by Johan now. Another boundary here. The Warriors are starting to ticking it up. .91 on the board. Just another single driven in the covers. 1 for 35 in his 4. Nicholas Whitelow. Starting his job. After 12. 92 is the score on the board. It's gonna be a left arm spin here. Or rather right arm coming round for the lefty. Alex Cock. Apologies. Right arm spin coming round the wicket for the left-hander. 1 taking off his first ball. Alex Cock, one of Darfur's legends. Got it through point. He could come back for 2 comfortably. .95 on the board. Still coming round even for the right-hander. Pulled away there. They're going to return for 2. There was slight misfield. Two more runs added here. They need to at least find 2 boundaries and over from here. Oh, went up. Good call by non-striker. A bye is going to be called here. A dot ball to end this over. Only 5 runs coming from it. After 13, score on the board is 98 for 2. Jared Elder into the attack, starts off with a single. Far toward the point for single. What they need here are boundaries, and lots of them, as they require another 125 in just under 6 overs. This is that. This is the third maximum from Ricardo. Brings the 100 up. Tried to pull that on away, totally missed that. Using his feet this time. Didn't quite connect. Calling for two. Could be a mixed up. Oh, is a given. Not out, says the umpire. 2 runs completed there. 14 overs gone. 108 score on the board. Alex Hawk to continue. This board is exceptionally well. Stumped him. Using his feet, Alex Hawk. 15 balls. 3 wickets down here. Currently in the 15th over. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. There wasn't a stamping, it was caught behind by the keeper there. Ricardo was dismissed by Alex Cook. The new man in is Steph Kasparius. They're gonna need him to hit huge bets just like that. Starts off well. left hands is gonna drop on him. Just a single taken over there. Johan now has been there for quite a while. Needs to start knocking it off as well. Is it in the gap? There's two men chasing it. Two runs taken there. After 15, 118 is the score on the board for the Warriors. Can Steph produce the magic here? Certainly have the hands for it. Put away to Carl for one. Required run rate is now over 20 and over. A dot ball there by Johanel. Give himself room. Played it into the leg side for a single run. Very active fielder down there. Very well placed. There's a man, there's no pace in it, but he was well placed just for a single there. Jared Alder. It's only been singles in his overs so far. There's a dot ball in between. A dot ball to end this over. 9 for 13 in his 2 overs. With 4 overs remaining, Pretoria Wheeler Warriors are sitting on 121 for 3. Alex Cook coming back for his 3rd over. Has gone for 1 for 15 so far in his 2 overs. Pushed it outside off. Just got a thick edge. There's a man in play who says short 3rd. Stop that. A single run taken. Tries to go up, swing hard. Missed that by a mile. Fielding is on bowling. Very good start from Alex Cock. Oh, this is huge from now. A dot ball to end his 3rd over. 1 for 22 in 3 overs for Alex Cock. 17 overs completed. 3 left. Do you remember to visit supersportbet.com? I think it's for the umpire. Just ask him he's there though, because I saw the umpire putting it here. Ronnie Janse van Ransbeck coming back for his 3rd over. It's going to be 2 wide. Right on the leg side. 2 wide. Moving their score to 130. Shorter ball this time, just using pace of it. Races to the boundary for another 4 here. For Johan now, who is now on 46 of 37. I saw that I just saw the umpire coming to put here. Well left there. Great pace from Janse van Ransbeck. Punched away too long on. There's a man there. Just a single taking off it. Shorter ball this time, put away. Good stop by the bowler. That's the end of the over. None for 13 is 3, going 10 runs and over here. With 2 overs remaining in this match, the Pretoria Wheeler Warriors requires 86 from only 10 balls. Same Jared Alder. Apologies, Alex Cock. Finish off. Ispa. Big swing and a miss there. Goes up this time. 2nd maximum here for the skipper, and that brings up his 50 as well. It comes with 41 balls. 145 on the board for the Warriors. New man in his stride. Christian Stridham starts off with a maximum. I think that we'll really need to reconsider the betting lineup here. As the bigger guys just coming to pump it off. It's what they needed from the wet go to chest this humongous goal. Back-to-back sixes here from Christian Stridham. Stunning, really. Two maximums in a row here for Christian Stridham. It's a little bit too late, but it's nothing for granted. A single taken. With an over remaining, 158 is the score on the board. 67 runs will be required from the last 5 balls. Ruan Janse van Ransberg is going to be the man to bowl the final one. Christian Stridham aren't waiting for anybody. 3 maximums. 19 of 4 balls. Relax, it's coming. Even the big guy, 16 of 6 balls. Stridham starts off with a maximum. Sitting on 1904. Suddenly the men you need to be leading the charge there. Missed it this time. Pitched it outside off. It's gonna be Sydney Stanley to face the last 2 balls. A full toss, driven on the ground. They're just gonna take a single run. Giving Steph to face the last ball here. Correct. Another full toss, Mr. Big time here. This is the end of the match. Congratulations, the Sandton Royals, winning this by Congratulations to Sandton Royal winning this by 59 runs, putting them in a semi-final position. Very hard-working players on both ends here, as we witnessed the Warriors winning all 3 games yesterday. Quite unfortunate today, the target was a little bit further. Regardless, very on both squad. We're gonna go into the last match of the day, the quarterfinal. In Masagami seconds.